Welcome everyone. This is going to be Windows Module 1 SAM training. You can see there's 17 tasks and one has already been done. So I'm going to go back and redo that task. And let's go to shut down the window. So I want you to understand that if you're not sure how to do something, you have observe, practice, and apply. Just use the observe. It will just play the video that will tell you exactly how to do something.
To conserve energy between work sessions and secure your data.
And if once you have it done, you're good to go. So you can click on apply. And it gives you the instruction down here. It says shut down Windows 10. There's different ways to shut down Windows 10. So you can click on this little start menu here. And you can go to power. And choose shut down. You can also right click on this, assuming the simulation works, and choose shut down or sign out, and then we'll shut down. Both do the exact same thing. So that worked out good. So we've done one task in here. So we want to sign into Windows. So if you're not sure how to do it or you struggle with it, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make 5 mistakes to show you what it tells you to do. It says sign in Windows as user 1. So I'm going to click on user 2. And let's see, use Windows. Let's see, username. So I have other username. Okay, obviously that's wrong. So I'm going to do this again. It's wrong. Do it again. And it's wrong. Do it again, and it's wrong. And I believe the 5th time, it makes you go and redo it. So let's try again. So it might not be set at 5. I'll have to double check. But anyway, it's not going to let you move on until you do it correctly. So if you just go, I don't understand, click on Observe, and it will show you how to do that. So here it's telling us sign on to Windows 10 as user 1. So you're just going to click on user 1 and type in Windows. Now notice Windows is all lowercase. So whatever it is, the password must be case sensitive. That means if it's a little letter, it's a big letter. If you're not sure what you typed in, click on the little I, which is never a good idea to do if you're at work because somebody could be standing behind you. So notice that it says Windows, so we're looking good. And that's fine. So now we want to start an app from the list. We don't know which one to start. So let's click on apply. It says start the alarms. Well, I don't know what alarms and clock is. So I can click on this here and hopefully it's there. I really don't see. Actually, it is here because it's in A, but maybe it wasn't. So if you're not sure about it, just type in here. And notice that as soon as I start typing, it's bringing in alarms. So I'm going to click on that and it starts the task for me. Now we want to start an Office app. So start Word 219 using the start menu. Well, you really don't have to do that, although we are going to do it. You could physically type in Word and notice that it's there. But let's use the start menu. And Word happens to be here on the top because it's most used. However, if it's not, and it might not be simulated to work, if you click on any letter, it will bring up the letters, and then you can just type on W. So let's see. I don't remember if this is simulated or not. Yes, it is. Okay. So then you can type on W because obviously that's where Word is. And here is our Word app. Remember that they're not programs anymore. They're considered apps for application. Maximize a window. I'm sure you all know how to do that. Here is minimize, maximize, and close, which is the same as green, yellow, and red on a Mac, just in a different order, and it would be up on the left. So then it says to then restore the window to its previous size. This will restore it to its previous size, whatever it was. Start File Explorer. Well, there's different ways to do that again. This is File Explorer. It's normally on your desktop for you if you have Windows 10. But if it's not, or you just want to do something different, just type in File, and there's File Explorer. Close an Office app. Now this one, I believe, is one that if you don't do it the way they want you to, it will not let you do it. So close the saving the current thing. Hit attempt to close the window first before saving. So really the way you could do it is click on File and Close. But the simulation will not work unless they've changed it since the last couple of weeks. So that's task incorrect. But that's the way you could do it. What they want you to do is click on the X here. And then this is and save it first. So we're going to save here. And we're good. Now I'm trying to make as many mistakes on purpose, even though they're a correct way to do something. The reason being is when it happens to you, I want you to be able to know what to do. So we're going to click on Apply again, switch apps. Any app that's open is going to show on the taskbar. So you can see that Windows has Word open and Excel open. The reason why you know it's open is because you see the little blue underneath it. The File Explorer and Explorer itself, Internet Explorer, actually Edge now, and the App Store are not open because there's no little blue line. So we want to switch to the Excel, which is this over here. All you have to do is click on it. If there's more than one Excel spreadsheet open, then it will actually show you all the ones that are open. Close a window. All right, well, that hopefully should be fairly easy. If you want to close a window, just click on the X here. And most of these things you probably all know. Display the desktop. It's really a lot easier than you think. The easiest way to do it is, and there are other ways, just right-click on the taskbar and choose Show Desktop. Pin apps to the smart screen, okay, or start screen. Very easy. So we want to pin Outlook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose here. Actually, I'm going to type in Outlook so I don't have to mess with it. Now, it says pin to the start screen. So we're going to just right-click on it. And notice that it has pin to start and pin to taskbar. If you pin to start, it's on the start menu. If you pin to the taskbar, it's going to be down on the bottom. So it's going to choose pin to start, and we're good there. Turn live tiles off. Well, that might be a little tricky. This might be for the photos tile, turn off live tile. In order to get to the tiles, you need to click on the start menu, and here are all the tiles. So we have photos here. So I always recommend before you do anything that you're not 100% sure how to do it, right-click. Right-click is your friend. So let's right-click and see what happens. Notice that it says unpin from start, resize, and more. So here's our more. It says turn it off and then turn it back on. Now notice it didn't disappear. It just means it's not going to update automatically. So now we'll just do the same thing and we'll turn on live. I don't like the live, but you know, it's totally up to you. Okay, resize a window. I'm going to show you the wrong way first. So it says resize a window so it covers the right side of the desktop. So let's go and drag it this way and see what happens. Okay, that worked. So basically, what it could mean is actually several different ways to resize. But that's the easiest way to do that. Resize the start screen. Now, this one sounds harder than it really is, but let me show you what not to do. So I'm going to click on this. It just says resize the start screen. Well, if I go like this, that's resizing it. But that's wrong. So what you need to do is resize it till everything's showing. So we just keep going, and there we go. So it really should say resize the start screen until everything is showing. Use the store. Here is the App Store over here. Display details about the Fresh Paint app. Okay. So let's go in here and see if we can find Fresh Paint, which happens to be right top. So let's right click and go see what happens. Well, nothing's happening. So I clicked on it and it showed it. So you can right click and choose show details. There's a whole bunch of ways that you can do. Now this is a little bit more challenging. So let's go to the help topics and let's go to the tips. We'll just type in tips. And now display a list of help topics. Well, where are they? I don't see the help topics. But what they don't tell you is down here. Browse all tips. Sign out of Windows should be fairly easy. So I'm just going to right click on this and choose shut down or sign out, and then just choose sign out. Again, there's different ways to do the same thing. Wow, we just finished it. So when you're done, if you click on OK, then what will happen is, and of course you can print it in here, what will happen is it will submit your grade to Cengage. It will appear in the Cengage grade book. Then it will send it within usually 5 minutes, sometimes instantaneously, and you'll show that in Blackboard. So that is everything for the SAM training. So hopefully that was very helpful.